I'm Amelia Barili, and many of you have joined me during the years in courses on meditation, volunteering, and positive neuroplasticity, and more recent on courses on how to reset your nervous system, where we use practices, ancient wisdom practices, that are backed up by neuroscience, and it's always very moving for me to hear from you that how it has transformed your life and that you are still practicing. That's really wonderful. I invite you this summer into a new exploration: sleep as a sacred practice. So let me ask you, how many of you wake up really rested, or is your experience that you bring to your bed the anxiety of the day and of the news and so many things that are throwing us uh, out of balance in a way during the day? So, how can we work with our nervous system to let go of that tension, to still care for what's happening in our lives and in the world, and at the same time to learn to let go of the anxiety? In this course, we will learn, for example, where do you hold anxiety in your body? And also, what practices can you use to dispel that anxiety so that you can sleep better? These practices are very easy. Anyone can practice this. They don't require any particular previous training or background or any physical condition. And that's the beauty of ancient wisdom, that it was always meant for everyone. Uh, these practices work through a profound pathway that connects your heart and your brain. And we will learn how to bring experiences of peace to your heart so that the vagus nerve transmits it to your brain, and the brain, receiving that experience of peace directly from your heart and your lungs, then sends back more hormones and neurotransmitters of peace. And it's really beautiful practice and beautiful tools that help not only us but the people around us, because what we experience is then radiated out and influence those that we love. So an added bonus is that these practices also help with the health of your telomeres, which are the markers of cellular aging. So the practices will help you to stay healthier longer, and also will help with the length of your telomeres, giving you more vitality and resilience. I will be bringing, like in all of my courses, some journals from some articles from peer-reviewed journals and videos. And in the class, I will briefly refer to them, but the course is mainly experiential. So we will be practicing from the very first day these practices so that you can develop a daily practice. In these 28 days, these 4 weeks of the course, you will be able to develop a daily practice that you can have for life. And I hope you will join me this summer. Do it for yourself, for the ones you love, and for our communities. I have seen how the health, the peacefulness that one person experiences changes the room, the family, the neighborhood. So it's really beautiful work. And it's all very much based on neuroscience and ancient wisdom, and on reclaiming sleep as a sacred practice with bedtime rituals and practices that you can use any day before going to sleep, and you can also use sometimes during the day to reset your nervous system and to center yourself and experience a greater quality of your days. I hope you will join me, and see you in class. Bye.